It's Christmas time at the McAllister's household. It's a very busy time as they are flying off to France. And we find Kevin unable to pack a suitcase, and having a tantrum. He is looked at as a nuisance who cannot look after himself. The expression of a wish, even a frivolous one, near the beginning of a story has an important function of orientation for the audience. It gives a story a strong through line, or what is called a desire line, organizing the forces in and around the hero to achieve a clear goal, even if that goal may later be re-examined and redefined. It automatically generates a strong polarization of the story, generating a conflict between those forces helping the hero achieve her goal, and those trying to prevent it. The real call to adventure starts in the form of reconnaissance by the so-called policeman. He gathers intel of the McAllister's house, and does not drink eggnog. In some stories, the call to adventure may be the hero simply running out of options. The coping mechanisms no longer work, other people get fed up with the hero, or the hero is placed in increasingly dire straits until the only way left is to jump into the adventure. We see this when Kevin loses himself to buzz-barfing up his cheese pizza, creating chaos all around, and being singled out.
He started it. He ate my pizza on purpose. He knows I ate sausage and olives and
Look what
onions
you did, you little jerk.
We see Kevin's mum as a threshold guardian. Heroes who overcome their fear and commit to an adventure may still be tested by powerful figures who raise the banner of fear and doubt, questioning the hero's very worthiness to be in the game. They are threshold guardians, blocking the heroes before the adventure has even begun. We see this as Kevin stresses the fact he hates his whole family. We first meet Old Man Marley early on as a serial killer. The crossing takes a certain kind of courage from the hero. He is like the fool in the tarot deck, 1 foot out over a precipice, about to begin free fall into the unknown. That special courage is called making the leap of faith. Like jumping out of an airplane, the act is irrevocable. There's no turning back now. The leap is made on faith, the trust that somehow, we'll land safely. We see this as Kevin opens the door into the unknown. As he walks through the house realizing no one is home, except the furnace, he finally gets his wish. Oh boy, the celebration goes on for some time. First test, going through Buzz's room, trying to allure him out. 2. Eating junk and watching rubbish, still trying to get anyone's attention. 3. Kevin's first interaction with the enemies, he cowers under the bed. 4. My favorite, Kevin builds up the courage, and goes outside, only to be faced with Old Man Marley, whom at this point we don't know if he is friend or foe. Again, his actions are the same as before as he cowers under the sheets. 5. Even when the real police arrive, Kevin is still cowardly. This is priming us to believe something bad will happen, and that Kevin needs to accept his fate and stand up. 6. We see Kevin takes quite some comfort in Buzz's room. We see he steals money and the spider escapes. He is off for supplies when he notices a strange van. 7. Kevin has dental hygiene problems and has his second encounter with Old Man Marley. This sets a chase scene where he is a criminal, and essentially has his third run-in with the enemies. And bam! He realizes where he'd seen him before. In some cases, this scene can be seen as the call to adventure. However, he has transformed, and boy, is he ready. 8. Hey, he finally gets his cheese pizza, hoorah. This boy is gaining confidence. 9. It's Groundhog Day, but this day, we see the transition from cowardness to confidence. This is reinforced when he faces the furnace again and tells it to shut up. 10. A real test when one tries to enter the house, and startles Kevin. He seems pretty confident to stick to his plan of reusing the film, Angels with Filthy Souls. 11. Unbeknownst to Kevin, the burglars staked out his house. He is now getting deeper into the belly of the beast, and is forced to take action. 12. In a strange turn of events, Kevin tries to reverse his wish, realizing he made a boo-boo. As he walks past a house full of family, he has realized the impact of his wish, and seeks refuge in a church. Seeking refuge in a church after being so remorseful, Kevin is faced with Old Man Marley again. Realizing he is not an enemy, they have a deepened meaning, and at this point, Old Marley can be seen as a mentor and threshold guardian, pushing Kevin into action. You know, the best part of the movie. Now we are in our special world, Kevin is being prepared. We see him arming the house, heaving the warning. This is it. Don't get scared now. Now Harry and Marv are put into approach, as they make an emotional appeal. Face an impossible test to cross the threshold into the house. After a set of complications, the tension is high as Kevin is held onto, however, Deus Ex Machina. Kevin makes his escape. Oh look, a water scene. And bam, Kevin is now facing the shadow. But wait, Deus Ex Machina, Old Man Marley. Harry and Marv are arrested. And Kevin has a slight moment of self-realization. As Kevin wakes up to an external force, snow, the hero may be reminded of the ultimate goal of the adventure, reversing his wish to get his family back. But with this minor setback, Kevin reassesses his motivation. The resurrection is not necessarily about death. The higher dramatic purpose of resurrection is to give an outward sign that the hero has really changed. In this case, there is a moment of a brief showdown between Mum and Kevin. However, we noticed Kevin has changed, or gained a new personality. Well, with Kevin a changed young man, he gains respect from family. We also see his advice to Old Man Marley plays out a happy ending. A return can fall flat if everything is resolved too neatly or just as expected. So lastly, we get a surprise. That maybe, his world would go back to normal.
Kevin! What did you do to my room?
Thanks for watching. Please suggest another movie I can crack. If you enjoyed this, and want more, please like and subscribe.